Hello, my warriors. Welcome to Mz.TreZena Lifetime Story. Chapter 8. What are my plans? I know you see me with a mask on. I am in a dialysis facility waiting on my hubby, and I don't know how I left my job without putting the mask on because I called an Uber. So when I got in the building, I decided to put my mask on just to be on the safe side. No, I'm okay. I'm wearing a mask. So I don't know if I told anyone in my previous videos, or should I say if I talked about it, but a lot of people may think it's crazy, but I already wrote my obituary. I wrote my obituary over 10 years ago. I wrote it when my grandmother was going through something, and I asked someone, would it be wrong if I write her obituary? And they told me no. So trust and believe. It made it so much easier once I wrote that obituary out, because I had the majority of everything done. I had already knew what funeral home we were going to do and everything. So people think it's crazy, but I might have to change a couple of things in my obituary because I do plan on getting married soon as possible. So I will have to, change a few things. But it's already written out, so that's less of a stress that my kids have to go through. I did remember my song of the day was Yolanda Adams, This Battle Isn't Yours. I do plan on asking my cousin if she can mind dance to that, or praise dance, whatever they call it, because I really love that song, and it just caught my attention today. So I will be putting that in there. My skin is so bad. If you see the flaky stuff on my skin, I have what they call rosacea, and my skin is bad. I gotta find a treatment that works because the rosacea medicine is not working for me. So, my plans. Right now, I'm thinking about maybe next year, my family, we're going like a 7-night cruise, so I could spend time with my grandkids as well as my children. My baby son, I don't know if he'll be attending, but so far it is my oldest son, my oldest daughter, and my baby girl. So we're gonna see. Excuse me. We're going to see how much it's going to cost for me to save, because we want to probably use the Disney cruise, since my fiance used to work for Disney, he retired from Disney. Maybe we can get some kind of discount. But that is one of my plans. And I do plan to go back to Disney again and enjoy myself. I want to go to Disney, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and probably just those 3 places. I haven't been to Epcot since I was maybe a teenager. And actually, Disney too, since I was a teenager. But I did go to Animal Kingdom here as an adult, maybe a couple of years ago. So that's my plans for Disney. Plus, me and him, if you look at our videos, we used to go to different restaurants, have a good time. But right now we slowed down. One reason, we have to get his health in better control, because being a dialysis patient is certain stuff you shouldn't eat, and we gotta do better by that. Me, I'm doing pretty good. My sugar count is around 116, if you want to say daily. So I'm doing pretty good. But I want us to go places like we used to. Right now, I'm not driving. He's not driving. Catching Ubers, it can be challenging. So, at the moment, we're getting what they call access links together. I think he's already been approved for 2 years. I gotta get approved. But then we can go some places, but it's still, we have to keep in mind that eventually I'm gonna have to use I call it a scooter, and the ones that they want to give you are the big ones. Now, I did see a wheelchair that drives itself, but they don't really care for those. So that's something I'm going to have to save for, because I can't always catch access links. I might have to catch an Uber or catch a ride with somebody. So I gotta make sure my walker or whatever sort can go in their vehicle. And the wheelchair, it only weighs 24 pounds. And it folds up so easily, and it's not heavy. So that's something I want to have on standby. So if I don't use access links, I can use, that type of wheelchair. But I just been trying to plan my bucket list. I always wanted to get married on the beach, but due to my situation, it's no way possible. This year when we went to Tampa as our little weekend getaway, actually it was last year, we went to a lake, and we got in that water. It was a little challenging because he had to walk me in, walk me out. So, me getting on pure sand may be very hard. So, we're just gonna go to the courthouse, say I do, and leave it at that. But the cruise is the biggest thing I want to do, And then I want to go to maybe Georgia and go in a cabin for the weekend. Probably look at it as if we can do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then come back home on Sunday, that will be good. But I have to make sure how we go, it has to be what they can call it, handicap access, where we'll be able to enjoy ourselves, not have to worry about me trying to climb stairs, which will not happen, and other things. I know different fairs I wanted to go to so that we can do what we do every year, get our faces drawn. But the walking is a challenge. And I apologize for yawning, but it's so hard not to. This is part of my disease. And if you knew, I have ALS, which a lot of people call it Lou Gehrig's disease. I just right now want to live my best life. So, my oldest daughter, you say you always broke, you don't have no money. When I have a little money, I'm going to do what I need to do. What I do is I budget. And once I pay my bills, which I did, I then see what I have left, and that's what I focus on, things I want. I want to enjoy these things. I gotta get a passport for myself, which mine needs to be renewed. My fiance, he's gonna have to have another passport, so we'll be getting that done as soon as possible. We don't want to wait till the last minute. And I'm just gonna keep trying to figure out what I want to do. I know in the house that we live in, we have to take the tub out, and we're gonna have to make it as just a shower, where you barely have to lift your feet up. If I could get the step-in shower where it could be like a bath as well, you sit down, I would get that, but I can't afford it. Then we want to make the house handicap access, meaning that if we can tear the wall down between the dining room and the kitchen and put I can't think of the name of it, an island in there low enough to the point where I could pull a wheelchair or a scooter under the table and be able to prepare our food and be able to cook our food. I just want to continue living my life. I work about 50 to 55 hours a week. A lot of people be done quit work. That's not me. I am independent, and I want to live my best life. So if we can change our house around a little bit, I would love to do that so that I can make it where I'm not just really changing, I'm just adapting so that I can still cook, still clean. I can't sweep, I can't mop, I can't vacuum, I can barely wash clothes. usually when I was washing clothes, he would be in there with me, so he would help. So right now, I'm really looking at what type of help we need and how much is it going to cost us, because a lot of times the sitters, they're like $30-something an hour, and the minimum is 3 hours. So it's a lot to think about, but I'm trying to plan as much as possible to make it much easier for not just me, but my fiance too. Because like I say in the previous video, he had a stroke. So he is working his way back to being able to do a lot of things that he used to can do. He used to love fishing. I used to go with him. A lot of times I would just sit in the truck, do videos and different things. But that's where I'm at right now. So my plans are to still live my best life and continue doing what I had planned to do already. So, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have ideas for what I can do, put it in the comment section. If you are not a warrior yet, what are you waiting on? Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification button to be notified about videos, along with share this video. Let them know what your girl is doing. Thanks for watching.